Hi, I'm Rib from the Chuffed Crew, and I go by the pronoun she, her. I'm coming to you today from Yugarabal country and would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of these lands and that sovereignty has never been ceded. As we all know, wear and tear is expected with our continuous skate use. So in this video, I'm just going to show you how to spot when your skate parks are ready to be replaced. And the parts that I'll be covering are bearings, pivot cups, bushings, and toe stops. So I'm just taking off my wheel with my T-tool. You can also do it with the crab tool as well. And I'm just going to show you where bearings are. They fit inside the skate wheel and they allow the wheel to spin on its axle. There's 2 per wheel. So the fastest bearings are clean and well oiled and can even last longer than a year if given the proper care and maintenance. I'm just going to show you how to change them out because too much water, dirt and continuous use will cause your bearings to wear out faster and they'll need to be replaced as they can get rusted or pitted beyond repair. But luckily bearings are pretty universal between skateboards and roller skates. But as we have double the amount of wheels, we'll also need to double the bearings to 16 for a pair of skates. And we'll just note that while Chuffed and most roller skates use 8mm bearings, some brands do use 7mm bearings. So just make sure you check this out before getting any new bearings. I take out bearings on my truck as I'm showing you in this video. This may be frowned upon, but you can also get a bearing tool, but this has always worked effectively for me and I know skateboarders do it. So I just do it by putting a bit of the bearing into the axle and lodging it off like this video. And to put your fresh bearings in, I also use my skate truck. I know that at skate shops they have that bearing press thing, which makes it so easy, but this is the way to DIY it if you don't have any of those tools. So I put the bearing on the axle first and then push the wheel into it to make it go in. You'll just have to make sure you push them on hard enough so that they do sit flat like this one, as you can see, but that'll be repeated for 16 bearings. So next we're moving on to pivot cups, and in the video I'm just showing you where they sit on the plate. Pivot cups are the insert that truck's pivot point fits inside to help the skate turn effectively at their intended angle on the plate. And when wear and tear settle in, pivot cups can produce a squeaking sound and negatively affect the performance of your trucks. I found that my pivot cups have actual cracks or they feel loose on the truck when I know it's time for a new set. So most plates have different size and shape pivot cups, and you should be able to get replacements at the same place where you bought your skates. I do know that Chuffed has replacement pivot cups on their website. So to change them over, you just have to take out the old ones, and lucky for me, mine were sticking out a bit so I could just pinch them out, but if needed you can always just get them out with pliers. You'll then just pop the replacement in and there should be no gaps or movement. This also applies to the truck when you put it in the pivot point. And then that's basically it. And you just do that for the 4 pivot cups. So next up is bushings, which are also known as cushions. And they're the little rubber cylinders that fit between the skate plate and trucks. And they're stacked onto the kingpin. Their job is to flex as you lean on your skates, which allows your axles and wheels to tilt, which enables you to turn left and right. The harder your bushings are, the less movement you'll have in your skates, so the softer, the more movement you'll have. Which bushings you use depend a lot on your preferences and skate style. Often we recommend beginners use firmer bushings, so there isn't too much unwanted movement. Firm bushings are also popular in skate parks. Soft bushings are usually used for rhythm skating. Your bushings should be undamaged and all the same height and shape. Bushings that wear down in a crooked line can make your skates feel uneven and even veer in strange directions. Sometimes if you aren't ready to change your bearings, rotating them is a good idea so they wear evenly. Changing them out is just a matter of unscrewing the kingpin and taking them off, and then putting them back on in the same order. And last we have the toe stop, which is the big rubber piece bolted onto the toe of our skate boot. And as its name suggests, we use it to come to a stop while skating by pointing our toe, and the friction of the rubber will slow us down to a stop. Toe stops definitely need to be replaced when worn down to the metal, as it can be slippery and it won't be able to stop you effectively and can be dangerous. To get the most out of them though, you can rotate them so all the sides are used evenly. Putting them on and taking them off will look differently dependent on your plate, but today I'm just screwing mine in to its preferred length. And they're all done. I hope this video helped you so we can all continue to skate safely and effectively. Bye!